Godspeed and welcome back to the Witch's Cauldron. My name is Paula. Kind of excited. I wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you have been following my Wicca 101 set of videos, the Wicca 201 videos will be starting the first part of May. I'm going to say like sometime the first week of May. I wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up about what we're going to be studying in 201 and some of the, there's only one book that you will need if you bought it for 101. We're going to be reusing one in 201, okay? And that is... we're going to be reusing one of the texts from 101 in this 201 series, and that is the Wicca Magick Starter Kit by Lisa Chamberlin. It is available on Amazon in hard copy and Kindle version, okay? I believe the hard copy was like $13 or so, and it includes 3 of her books. It includes Candle Magic, Crystal Magic, and Herbal Magic. Okay, it has this compendium is of her 3 separate books. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you can use this as one of your Kindle Unlimited choices. I believe you can have one if you're an Amazon Prime member. If you have Kindle Unlimited, this is free on Kindle Unlimited. I think if you want to buy this on Kindle, the last time I checked it, I think it was $4.99 for this compendium. Okay, so for all 3 books, I think it was $4.99. I will be putting out a video very shortly that's going to explain the course syllabus in a lot more detail of what we're going to be going on, the outline for the classes, the weekly plan for the classes, and some of the other things you may want to do. This is the time to really start putting together or getting together something to keep all of your, I would suggest a notebook to track all of the homework that you're going to be doing. You're not going to get a lot out of the videos if you don't put the work into it. Okay, the videos will be good. A good source of information, but where you grow in your practice is actually putting in the work, and that will include homework. A lot of my students went ahead and they emailed their stuff to me. I love reading what everybody does, so please think about doing that. If you're going to, go through all these, Wicca classes. What 201 will do, 101 gave you the bare minimum foundations, a little bit about, Wicca, the religion, a little bit about spell crafting and the actual practice of witchcraft or spell crafting. But it was just a lot of surface information on a spiritual practice that takes a lot of work, a lot of thought, a lot of research, and it's not just, I'm going to put it, it's not what I want to call airy glitter, unicorns jumping, fairies flying, and all that kind of stuff. I usually say it's not unicorn farting glitter or anything like that, but it does take a lot of work. So 201 is where you really are going to get into the nitty gritty, where you really want to start focusing on We're going to be focusing on lunar influence and lunar magic. We're also going to be focusing on healing. We are going to also start, and the healing is not only healing yourself, and it's going to take some introspection on your part to really get the full effect out of everything. It may make you uncomfortable at times, and that's okay. I was uncomfortable going through it too. But before you can really heal anyone else, you have to learn how to heal yourself. You know, it's like the old, you know, philosophy, physician, heal thyself. You have to learn how to heal yourself before you can really help anybody else. We're also going to get into some protective magic. So that will be like one of the last parts. But this is really where you're going to start cutting your magical chops, where you're really going to start getting into a lot of heavy duty using of correspondences, looking up timing, using your lunar influences, using what sign that the moon is in to influence your magic and direct your magical energies. It's also going to make you very aware of how the moon and its phases affect you as a person. So in the curriculum, there will be a sheet for you to download and keep track every day of what phase that the moon is in, you know, the date, the phase it's in, the sign that it's in, the element of that sign, and how you were feeling, what, you know, the color of the day is, what, you know, what's going on, and really kind of how you were feeling physically, any other notes you want to make about things that happened that day. And over the course of 201, you will start to notice patterns emerge of how the moon, its phases, and its positioning within the zodiac signs affects you as a person. I cannot tell you how it's going to affect you. I looked back today and saw how it affected me 14 years ago. And I was like, wow, you know, I had really forgotten how much the moon phase and its position in the zodiac and everything else really has an effect on you, your health, your mental well-being, the whole 9 yards, okay? So that's going to be one thing that's going to be essential for you to do to really start honing in and bonding with the moon and with the goddess and those phases, okay? One thing that you're going to need, and I can give you a couple of examples. One of them is an astrological calendar, okay? And Llewellyn does one. It's called the Daily Planetary Guide. Tells you what phase the moon's in, what sign it's in, when it's going to be void, of course, everything like that. There is also, if you have a Llewellyn's calendar, almost all the Llewellyn's calendars I've ever had have that, you know, not only the moon, the planet, and the planetary correspondences and everything. It's got a color of the day, all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that the astrological one still has all that stuff on it. One thing that you can do, there are a couple of apps for your phone. One is called iLuna, and I know that that one is available in the iTunes store. I do not know if it is available in Android format. The other one is called Time Passages. And again, that one, I think iLuna cost me like a couple of bucks, $2 or $3. I think it was like $2.99. And I think Time Passages was free, but it does tell you about the zodiac signs, the influences, everything like that. Okay. So that's a couple of things that you're going to really need to really start bonding with the lunar phases and getting into your practice. For the healing portion, I will give you all the information in handouts in the description boxes for each video. I highly suggest that you look at those videos. If you have problems accessing them, hit me up on Twitter. Here's my Twitter handle. It's at the THE witches, WITCHES, call, CAUL, and the number 1. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know you're having issues. I can try, I will try and get all of those issues worked out. Okay. Hopefully I've got the document sharing stuff in Google Docs finally figured out. But the handouts are going to be essential. If you want to get even more information on healing, Llewellyn's has a book. It is called Llewellyn's Little Book of Chakras. Okay. We are going to be talking a lot about chakras and the energy centers in your body and how it affects you, and how having an imbalance in your chakras can affect, your health, your mental well-being, the whole 9 yards. So this is an extra. I'm not going to require you to purchase this because I will give you basic information. But if you want to go more in depth, this is available on Amazon. I want to say it was like 12 bucks. It wasn't that expensive in the hardback form. Another book that is an excellent reference. And this is written by DJ Conway. I had the pleasure of meeting her at one of her book tours and a book signing that she did. She's such a lovely lady. But her Moon Magic book is excellent. You can see here all the little marked pages, all the little, dog-eared stuff I got up here. Just so much information about crafts to do, that you can try and incorporate in your spell work and your full moon rituals, recipes for your full moon rituals. It gives you myth, magic, and the whole 9 yards. So this is a wonderful, wonderful reference. I'm not going to require it of you to purchase it, but it is really, really good. I will give you as much information on Lunar Magic as we go through each week. With that said, be on the lookout for the video that will have the course syllabus. I will go into more detail about, if you want to email me your homework and all that other kind of stuff. I will have some of the forms, the little templates you'll need to download and print out or stuff like that, to use to document, the daily influences of the moon, etc. So be on the lookout. I am having issues with the new version of Filmora. I have been trying to get this resolved for a couple of days. It's driving me crazy. I had to go back to the old version because I just got too frustrated. So hopefully everything will be resolved with that in the next couple of days. If not, I will re-record everything over here in the old version and get it up in over the weekend, over the course of the weekend. Okay. So with that, my friends, merry we did meet, merry we will part until we merry meet again. Be well and walk in love and light, everybody. Bye.